Hi guys, it's all about that BF, and today I thought I would do for you guys a Primark haul. I decided it's just going to be a Primark haul because I only went to Primark eventually, even though I was going to do an overall big haul because I was planning to go to New Look and Topshop and all different shops, but it turned out that I spent a lot of money in Primark, so we decided to only leave it at Primark. But I want to do this haul for you guys because I got some new bits and pieces. They're mostly basically for my holiday, but I'm going to wear them beforehand and people should be proud of me. I finally got some good jeans. Just for anyone who doesn't really know me that much, so a lot of my viewers don't know me that much, I never wear jeans, ever. I only ever wear jeans once I was young, and that was because my mum dressed me in them. Since I've been able to start dressing myself, I have only wore leggings or dresses. I'm not really a skirts person either, or a shorts person. I stick to either leggings or dresses, and even when I wear a dress I wear leggings underneath that or tights. I've never wore jeans, and you could argue and say I've seen you in jeans. That's one or two times that I've thought to myself, you know what, Jade, you're gonna whiz up your wardrobe a bit and you're going to wear some jeans. I only wear jeans if I am feeling confident or I'm going out and I don't want to stick to my boring plain leggings. So I finally got jeans. So this happened in Primark. Yeah, this happens. It picked up my entire face. It's not just a Primark haul because I did get some things from Lush, but that's just gonna be a little. I'm just gonna call it a Primark haul because it's majority. What's that word? Majority. Anyways, it's majority of their products are Primark. So obviously, let's just get on straight with the video, like now. But when I click my fingers, you'll see me starting off this video. Bye. Okay, so the first thing I got was this little mini bag here, and actually this is the last product I purchased. And by the way, just a heads up, my mum bought all of this stuff apart from the Lush stuff and this top. I call it more of a dress really. So the first thing I picked up, obviously, by the way, disclaimer, some of you have different styles, so if you don't like it, it's your opinion, but it's just what I like. So I picked up this lovely little dress piece here, and this cost £10, and I got it in a size 12 just because I want it to be more like a dressy sort of feature. And it looks like what it looks like. It's got short sleeves and it's got this lovely print of flowers on it. It's got a collar and it's quite long. It comes all the way down to here. And this was £10 and it has buttons. So the next thing I picked up is not lingerie or bras and pants as it may look like. These are some summery pyjamas because I don't have many summery pyjamas, and if you know me, you can probably tell by my room if you have a closer look. You must have seen in lots of videos. I'm a massive Disney fan. My whole room is Disney. It's got Disney quotes all over the walls and pictures, and it's styled around Disney. I love Disney so much, and Primark is the best place apart from the Disney store to go and purchase some Disney stuff. So when I'm in Primark, I always at least pick up one Disney thing, and the thing I got was some Disney pajamas. So I looked through tons of pajamas and I got two in the end. But the first one I picked up, the one I purchased also, is these. These are some genie styled summery like pajamas. It makes me laugh because all the faces he pulls. And I also love the genie, and it reminds me so much of Robin Williams' Rest His Soul. He sadly committed suicide, but he did the voice, and it's just comes with a little like bralette, and it has him on the front where my coconut should be. And these fall together because some pajamas you have to pay separately for shorts and top, but these were £6, and they look like this. So very nice fit, the white on the inside. This is the bralette with him, again white inside, comfy material. And this is what they look like. The next things I picked up again was on the Disney side of things. Primark have a lot of Disney style things, and because they're Disney related, I also want to get them, but also because they're cheaper. The only other place I know to get quality Disney stuff is obviously from the main store, which is the Disney store, and they are very expensive in that shop. So I feel like Primark's like a dupe that's still still realistic, because it still has the Disney tag, like it's done from the Disney store, but it's just cheaper. So I got this top. My mum doesn't like this top, but I like this top, and I think it goes perfect under my dungarees that I've also got. And this is what it looks like. It has all different like princesses on it. It's more like a faded sort of colour. It's a plain white shirt, and this cost £6. And luckily it has little quotes on. Again, another little fact about me is I love like quotes and prints and stuff, so I will show you what it looks like. Being a princess is exhausting. I'm not trying to say that I'm posh and that I have it all and that I'm a famous princess, but like I'm saying, it's just I love the quote, and I love, you know, it's just like pastel colours, and it's like a faded sort of print, but it's just basically plain t-shirt, and this is what it looks like. The next thing on my haul, sorry if you can't hear me, I'm going to speak a little louder. That might sound like I'm now shouting, I'll have to see. But my fan's going on full whack. It's because it's really, really hot here in the UK right now. So people might not think it's that hot, but I am boiling. So these are the dungarees that I was on about going with my t-shirt. These, I had to get some new dungarees because I only own one pair of dungarees, and I had that one was about 11, and I have grown out of them to the point where my trap and my shorts give me wedgies in places you did not want to imagine. Too much information, TMI. So I just had to get some new ones, and I'm loving the flower print, so I'm getting bag. Seriously. So I'm loving the print recently, the flowers, and basically it's adjustable straps, and it's just your normal classic shorts, but this time they've got some frills at the bottom and they've got a few rips. And yeah, I think it would go perfectly with my t-shirt. Also just like for summer, looking like a little cowgirl with my hair in pigtails. And yeah, I've shown you them lengthwise, so I will not include a full-on like lay on the floor shot, but this is what they look like. And obviously the strap would come. I'll just do the strap for you as well, save time. Well, also so I can just hold it up as like a full-on position. That one seems to be a little like hard to put on, but like that. That is a full-on shot of them, and they are big enough for me. They look a bit small, but they're not. So the next thing I picked up was also this top, which my mum likes and I'm a little sketchy about. It's not even because of the style, it's not because of the design, it's because of the style, and I didn't think it would fit go with anything that I've already bought, but we'll see. This is a Disney. It's not because of the design. I love Disney. It's because it's so short sleeved and it's short here, so it's like a belly top, so I can't put it under my dungarees, and I just wasn't sure about it, and I didn't think it would go with my body shape, and it's just all bits and bobs. But my mum loves this top on me, and I thought I'd get it just to try it out. I'm sure I could mix it with something, and it's not like I don't like the design or the colour. It just says riding the waves, and it has like a signature down here, which California, sorry, my bad, and it's got Mickey Mouse riding on a wave. Nothing's better than that. These were £6, and I've got to mention what the dungarees were. The dungarees were £14, and if I've not told you already, the top was £6, which I think I mentioned. Also guys, I wondered if you want me to do a different type of haul. There are multiple different types of hauls, one of them being me doing what I do now, which is like showing you the products, telling you how much it cost, where I went, that type of haul. Or another choice of haul is basically all that, so you know, telling you the price, telling you where I got it from, and showing you the product and stuff. But also, an added feature on the second haul is trying on. So I actually do a full-on body shot of me trying that thing on, what it looks like, so you get a full view. So just put down in the comments below your requests out of the two. I am slightly body confident and slightly unbody confident or unself-confident towards my body, but I think like it's a good chance to try and face my fears and express, you know, not everyone's perfect, we all have curves, we all have figures, it doesn't matter about your size, your weight, blah blah blah. If you want to do a video about body shaming, tell me and I'll do that for you guys, because I have no shame in doing that video. The next t-shirt product is a t-shirt, and I again was unsure about this one just because I didn't think it suited my boob size. That sounds really weird. So that I don't want that to sound like inappropriate, just because I didn't think it would suit my like body shape again. But it goes really well with my skirts that I'll show you. Oh my god, I'm so excited about my skirts. So this is a top. You have to excuse it, it's natural light. This is a denim one, and it's got an elasticated band at the top. This was £10, and it's really like frilly, and it can go like quite far down. Shoulders are quite up high. So I will include now. So this is it. I know I've done some shy shots, some vertical, some horizontal. I just tilted the camera. Hello, I'm drunk. No, I'm not really. But this is it from a distance. It's more like denim-y. I'm going in for a lot more denim-y sort of styled clothing for the summertime. I don't know why. Excuse my nail. Look how bad that is. I just sort it out in a minute. But this is, yeah, that's it. So this is this. Sort it out too. This is the overall. The next thing that I got in my haul was this. I'm really scared about this to the point where like I think I might have to take it back. Not because of the size, not because of the style. Well, not because of the overall style, but just little parts of the style. So I saw this and I fell in love with it because these crisscross sort of things are completely in fashion right now, and I've always wanted one. I sort of want one of the short sleeved like this, like up to here, belly ones that are like here, and I will get them when I find out where to get them from. If you know where to get them from, post down in the comments below, because I know they're in fashion recently. The only thing I don't like about it is this. It's like a body sort of suit, and you can put jeans on top of it, but when I pop mine together like this, it really itches my thighs and tickles my thighs, the side of my thighs, and I don't really like that bit. And you have to do this up, or it just looks very, very odd. So I'm slightly worried about that. I will try and make it work. I tried to make it work in the changing rooms and it didn't really work. So I'm going to see if I can think about something about this. But basically, it's just really long. It has palm trees. It says California. It says Endless Summer, West Coast, 1992. And this was £8. So below, I'm just saying I didn't get anything below a fiver and upwards. So don't think it's the cheapest thing compared to H&M, but I don't think it's the dearest thing either. Since my friend owns £30 jeans. I know that might sound really like cheap to some people, but my jeans that I bought, that I love, that I fell in love with, surprisingly, are only £15. So on to the next item. I'm probably going to show you my skirts last, is these. Now, they're not everyone's cup of tea because they have patches on them, and if you don't know what patches are, I have to put you in the light, sorry. If you don't know what patches are basically, don't have makeup today. I did a tutorial on it, make sure you check it out. Patches are basically things that you sew onto your clothing, and sometimes they can be quite funky, they can be like quite sequiny. So for an example, here is a patch. That is a patch. It is a cactus. It is sequiny. You know, it's really vibrant. And I have patches. There's patches all over these shorts. So obviously they're not for everyone. I don't know if I got some plain shorts. I don't think I did. I was going to, but I didn't like them because they were too small and they didn't have my size to get bigger. So and I didn't really like it anyway. It's too frilly at the bottom. Speaking quite like quietly on the videos because I just watched back one clip and it was really, really quiet. Sorry because the fan's going and I can't I know I could turn it off, but I'm gonna get really hot else. So I'll do this clip again. It's basically, I've got a pineapple patch a cactus patch. It is high-waisted. Yes, I'm a 10. High-waisted. It's got rips in it. It has a quote indented in it saying life is an adventure. On the back it also has another quote saying love, travel, believe. It has this little star thing here, and this little patch here. I think it's an eye with a crown. It is not a nice patch. I don't want to comment in the hate comments in the description. Isis is like a triangle. Just putting that out there. Yep. Love them. To add to my collection. These were 12. Next thing to add on my list of things is these. These are also again some pajamas. Now my mum picked these out for me, so she bought them. These are overslept, sorry. These are Minnie Mouse ones. They're more thinner. They've got a hairgun like that, and Mum really likes it because I do quite oversleep recently in the summer. Don't know why. And they come in these cute polka dot shorts. Oh my god, so love. Again, Disney. These also came in a set together again, and these were also £6. The next thing I got, again, Disney. I think like I've just said that so much now. So sorry for that, but this is a t-shirt, just a plain t-shirt with a quote on it. This t-shirt was £6, and it says on it the following thing. By the way, it is Disney, and I'm just giving you a heads up. It is from Beauty. Horizontal shot again. Sorry, back and forth between the horizontal and vertical shots. It says the one who will break the spell. Who says that? Oh dear, I don't. Oh, Lumiere says that, by the way. The one who will break the spell. Lumiere says that. There's a little rose from Beauty and the Beast, and it says Beauty and the Beast on there. I don't think it's from the new modern film. He does say that in the old film, but like I think the little print is from the new film. Now on to one of my favourites. I think I saved all my like favourite purchases to the end. These are my shorts. These are my jeans. I'll do a full length shot in a second. These are skinny jeans, mid-rise. Sort of wanted high-waisted ones, but I liked this style, and I didn't do this style and this colour in high-waisted. They did darker ones, which I'm not really into. These were £15. I class them as dear. I don't know if someone else does. They're very rippy, but for my first pair of like good jeans, I think that's fine. They're like this. So rippy. The funny thing is, when I was in the changing room, you know, trying these on, every time I tried to get into these jeans, my foot kept going through the different holes or the different rips in the jeans, and it took me like 10-15 minutes, no joke, honestly, to get my feet to the bottom of the trousers because they kept just sticking in and out of all the rips, which was driving me nuts. But I have to be careful. But they're like a lovely light blue colour, and I just love them so much. I'm going to show you a full. So here we go. They're like a light bluey colour. They're like rips. You can probably see how I got all my socks to my feet stuck in all of them. But yeah, they're down here up to the top. They look like this on the back. They've got no patches on. And the next thing I purchased this on my bed, because I'm going to show you another full shot in a second, is that basically I got a Harry Potter top. They had a Harry Potter section as well. Loved them. I loved them that much that I couldn't decide between all the tops. There was one that said Keeper, there was one that said You're a Catch, and that was like a short sleeved but quite long, thick sort of material. The Keeper one was like a V-neck one that's got no sleeves at all. That trails down, and then there was one that was like Mordred's map, I think, and that was so cool as well. I was going to get one of them, but my mum got my hand and pulled me away. I don't know why, because she wanted me to look at some shorts, so I never got to get that, which makes me really sad, because thinking about it now, it makes me really upset. And there was one that said, on a scale of 1 to 10, of my knowledge of Harry Potter, and then it said turn to back, and it went ... and then you turn to the back and it says, I think I would say it was out of 10, I think my knowledge of Harry Potter is, and then it goes ... and you turn to the back and it says 9 3/4, which I really also loved. I asked my mum which one to get out of those, and there was another one as well that said wanted unwittingly wanted, and it has a picture of Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, but I'm not really a big like Harry Potter, so like in love sort of fan, so I didn't get that one, so I was stuck between 3, but my mum pulled me away before I could get another one, because I already got one out of those 3, but I wanted to get another one, so I never got to, so I'll get it next time, I swear. So this is a full-length shot of the one that I got. One, so this is the V sort of one that has no like short sleeves. It was £6. Obviously, it had the Harry Potter tag. It said keeper. If you don't know what keeper is, or you're not a Harry Potter fan, it's basically a position in sports that they play called Quidditch. Sorry, and that's what sort of, I guess it's that sort of symbol, and it's black and white, which is so good, and they goes perfectly with my next thing I got, I just realised I'm going to do my tops, is this top, and I think this is my favourite top out of all the ones that I bought today. I don't know why, it just says Très Bien, and it is French, and it has a rose, which I sort of love, and it's sort of like the French sort of like styled pattern with like stripes, red and white. It's like short sleeve, it's like, it looks like a v-neck, but it also has like these really like short flabby sleeves, which I really like. So you get this top shoulder bit, and you get this, which I love. It's really long, and it goes very nice with my skirt, and I just love it. Très Bien, which I'll show you now. Shot them in French means very good. So the top says very good. I didn't, when I looked at it, I was like, why does the top say very good? Like, how does that have any meaning? Like, I would understand if it says I love or my heart, because, you know, it's like something really cute and stuff, but very good just sort of like gets me very like, why is that on there? But it means very good, and I just love the t-shirt, and I think the Très Bien like tops off the whole t-shirt. So now I'm going to move on to the next thing I got, which I've been looking for actually for a couple of months now, which I finally, my mum spotted one, because I told her I wanted some while we were in Coventry. I was determined to get some in Coventry because I knew they had amazing shops. I said I want a denim skirt, you know, it's like really like buttoned at the front, skirts like this, sort of like style, and they are in fashion, I believe. And I was determined to get them. I wanted them for months. I saw Tiny Burr wearing hers. I saw my friend at school, or one of the girls at my school, wear them on her Snapchat, and I really, really wanted them. So basically, it's just like a denim skirt. Oh my god, guys, I cannot tell you how happy I am. I have 2. My mom wanted me to only get 1, but I begged and begged to get 2, just because there's a slight difference, not on the colour but on the style, and I was worried I had to get 2. I thought in my mind I had to get 2 because one has patches on, one doesn't, and I think that I needed to get just a plain one because some clothes wouldn't go with the patches, and that means that it would limit the amount of things that I could wear with the skirt. So I said, Mum, let's just get a plain one as well. So this is it. Oh my god, I wanted one of these for ages. I got the dark sort of coloured ones. I did want some of the light ones because I'm more of a light blue sort of girl when it comes to like trousers and like skirts and stuff. But I chose the dark blue one. And it's basically, I don't know what you call these skirts exactly. I think it's called an A-line skirt. So I'm going to show you a full view now. Skirt. It's like very like bum 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 bum. It has the buttons down the front, like I said. It's called an A-line skirt, and I love them. I've always wanted one. And the one that I saw one of my favourite YouTubers wearing, like Tiny Burr, she was wearing like a lighter colour one, which is sort of the ones I wanted. But I think this will go very pretty with the denim top over there. Yes, and this was last thing before I moved on to the Lush stuff. The last thing I got on the Lush stuff, before the Lush stuff, is the last A-line skirt. Now this one, I feel like it's a different shade of blue. It's more like a lighter blue. It's a lighter blue than that one. That's like a dark blue. Whereas this one's like slightly more like washed sort of like a lighter colour. It's hard to explain, you'll see on the camera in a minute. This is the one with patches, and I really like it. Again, it's an A-line skirt, and again, this one was £12 compared to that one, which was £8. So I'm going to show you now. Obviously, you can tell that it's got the patches on it, with a little bird, and it's got the buttons. But I feel like it's like a kind of lighter colour than that one. Compared to this one. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I sort of can. Yeah, and this is more pricey. This one is £4 more. Yeah, so I think it's because of the patches maybe, so it's slightly more detailed, but I had to get two because some things wouldn't match this skirt, this A-line skirt, because of the patches. So I was like, let's just get a plain one, so then the other things can match to it too. Mum was like, no, but I managed to get them in the end, thank God. So that is the last thing that I have bought. I'd like to say it's a shame that I've ended this video because it feels like it's gone so quickly already, and I've got so little things. But I am actually really privileged. I'm back. I'm really privileged that and honoured that my mum bought me all this stuff because, you know, we're not the richest of people. I know many people at my school call me like really rich in my geography, but my mum saved up to have this for me. You know, money's been tight recently. I'm not going to go into obviously privacy and all that, but money's been tight recently, and the fact that she spent £120 on me today, I am so thankful for. And because all this stuff, apart from the two things I bought, as well as the Lush stuff, all cost a total of £120. And I'm not bragging in any way, shape or form. I'm just telling you the price so you know how much my mum saved up to spend on me. And I'm just so, like, you know, privileged, and I love her so much. So thank you, Mum. You never watch my vlogs, but thank you. I am saying this out there for when they're really old, and I can just play this back to you. So the first few days, so I'm gonna wear it, and then I'll probably vlog, so you'll see me in it. So back when I've decided what to wear.